Hi, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru, and welcome to this Get More Referrals Today podcast. Today, we're going to have a bit of a look at something that I think is probably one of the most important things you can do. If you're wanting to generate referrals, if you're wanting to be able to generate new opportunities from your networks, if you're wanting to be able to create partnerships which give you great exposure into other people's networks, then there's one thing that you constantly need to be doing. And it's something that most people don't do. Most people sit back and they just hope that this happens. And it's all about creating conversations. If you're not creating conversations, then there's no way that you can be creating opportunities. So I create this simple little triangle, which we just call our conversation triangle. And at the very bottom of the triangle sits the word silence. In the next run up sits the word no leverage. And if you're sitting in silence or you're sitting where you're creating conversations but you're not creating any leverage, then you're in what I call the red zone. You're doing it all yourself. You don't have other people helping you. And therefore, it feels like a chore. It feels like something, can I really be bothered doing that again? And hence, creating conversations is not much fun to you because the right things aren't coming from the conversations that you're creating. So after silence and after no leverage, then comes opportunities. And when you create opportunities, all of a sudden now having conversations is a lot more enjoyable. And after opportunities comes partners. You see, most people get their partners, get their cross promotions, get their opportunities by reaching out to others. So just in this morning alone, and having answered close to about 30 messages on Messenger, we already have nearly 11 conversations to take place, where we're just going to quickly catch up on the phone and we'll see what takes place from there. But I know that that will allow us to be able to help some people. It'll allow us to get onto some podcasts. It'll allow us to get onto some webinars. It'll allow us to have some other people promote our upcoming webinar. See, good things happen when you create conversations with people. So when you get to the opportunities part and the partners part of the triangle, you're now in the green zone. I get that you have to head down, bum up, and get the delivery done. But if that is all you're concentrating on doing, then eventually you have no business. I still spend 70, 80% of the day on marketing and sales. Now, if you're going and you're listening to him, I just can't, I don't have the time to, then you probably need to look at how does that maybe change around. How do things maybe get restructured, remodeled? Every day we need time to create more opportunities for our business. And the easiest way to create opportunities for our business is to be talking to people. But not talking to people that you're chasing, talking to people that are actually attracted to you. So we need to put in place different ways to open up conversations and then continue the conversations with the people who want to, with the people that are ready to have the conversations. And therefore you're speaking to people that are attracted to you rather than chasing people who actually have no interest in talking to you right now. But the whole idea really is to get yourself into the green zone of the conversation triangle. Move away from not creating any conversations or not getting any leverage in your conversations to now creating opportunities with your conversations. So that just simply means having to think about what is the end outcome that you want from this conversation. What are the stepping stones you need to get to the end outcome? We shouldn't be creating conversations just for the sake of it. You shouldn't be sending happy birthday messages, congratulations on your anniversary message, well done in changing job message, hey, love to know how you're going message, just for the sake of it. You don't have the time to do that. There needs to be an outcome for each message. And when you understand that the outcome is either to create partners and therefore get more exposure, or to be able to bring a prospect forward and then hopefully make a sale, when you start understanding the outcome for each message that you're sending, all of a sudden now you're going to go from no leverage to creating opportunities. You'll move from the red zone to the green zone. So a simple thing to be able to do on a piece of paper, draw out your stepping stones. Okay, you start with the initial message, and if they respond, what happens next? And just map that out so you're very clear on where you're going to end up. But the key thing from today is, what are you doing in creating conversations? What are you doing in creating opportunities? The more conversations we have, the more opportunities we create, and therefore, the more we get in terms of exposure for our business and creating partners within our business. If you're trying to do it all yourself, that makes it really tough. Remember, this is all about leveraging into new networks, building relationships with people who can also help. And now you can actually spend more time on the delivery side because you don't have to focus on filling your sales funnels anywhere near as much. So hopefully that's been really helpful. Your takeaway from today, the thing you want to be looking at today, two things. How many conversations am I having? And is it enough? So I think even if you've got a really full sales funnel, you could be easily having 10 conversations a day, 50 a week. Half of them won't respond. So how many conversations are you having at the moment? If it's only one or two, it's probably not enough. And then the second thing is, what do your stepping stones look like when you start the conversation? And they're the two things to be able to map out from this week. So hopefully that's been super helpful. If it's the first time you've joined us, welcome. You can always get more podcasts just by subscribing to the podcast station that you're listening this on, or clicking through to the podcast station. It's just referralmarketingguru.podbean.com. And you can always find more at referralmarketingguru.com.au/resources, where we have a whole bunch of great things for you to be able to look at and be able to understand how to build your referral teams, how to use your networks more effectively, and how to create partnerships to fill your sales funnels. Till next time, take care, and I look forward to speaking to you real soon.